Awesome.
I know this isn't what game we're playing related, but I decided to request for uh so all the hollows came like really bent, so
Yeah.
I got a whole another playset without they're non-hollow, but no
Oh,
bent
the
things.
Adventure Time cards, they sent them to you.
Yeah, they sent me this.
That's actually pretty cool. Was that like a common issue? Is that why they
Yeah, no,
were?
it was like over like probably like 60 or 70%. Even like the even the like when they get their print set, to check them out, even theirs were bent. So it's like it was a really bad issue. Like some people were like, yeah, use like a dehumidifier to help, and it's just like not everyone has that ability. So they, if you asked, they gave you till a certain date. I realized that this might be a fun like this could be a really fun if I get it set up properly. This could be maybe a fun like cube format sort of play a gameplay.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think when we played it, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, if I shuffled all of the deck cards and then just took out any duplicates, one of each, and then everyone gets to pick like 6 leaders, might be fun. After
Sure.
I get my after I get the next set of cards. Anyways, let's see. I have your stream opened. I don't think you need my webcam unless you want it.
Yeah, probably not.
All good.
So yeah, let's talk deck building. I'm just gonna share it. I don't know. I feel like this is interesting. It's different than our normal gameplay stuff we do. And let's just talk through some decks. So building for multiplayer is hard. It's different. Yeah. I don't know if hard's the right answer. It's different because there's just so many more cards that you can just ignore in solo. Because solo's I wouldn't really say it's a solved game, but it's just kind of like I know what cards are good, and then I know what cards are bad, and those somewhat change when you go to higher player count. So yeah, I tweeted it out in two places. Um, so what I think I want to do is I want to see. I wonder if there's a way I can do this and then
I need to
do
go buy like
this,
200 of the same sleeve.
and then maybe we could do this. Okay. I have a very crazy setup on my second monitor, but I think that'll be all right. If you want to stream unless you're doing a lot of your deck building in physically, if you want to stream your desktop, maybe that'd be cool just
What
to
should I?
see what you're looking through.
What are some besides Marvel CBD? I guess yeah, you can
Yeah,
use any build
it
decks.
would just yeah, it would just be that basically.
Get a second.
I need to get something as well. I need to get
I sent the list
I want to
a little
write
while
some stuff physically as well, so let me go find a notebook.
Where did I send this to you on? Oh, there we go. Valk aggression, Maria support, Storm blue, Scott blue. Let's see. If too many things open.
All right. I'm back. Okay, let me throw my headphones on. All right. So Nightcrawler was one of the ones you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler's cool. He makes it kind of easy for protection decks. Go like this.
Let's see, what does he do again? After Day Tripper enters play, search your deck and discard hell for a copy of BAM. Yeah, okay. Port, punch, deal 3 damage, deal 3 damage to each enemy with BAM. Discard a copy.
Okay, let me see if I can bring it.
Discard a copy from your hand, remove 3 threat from another scheme.
Okay, trying to see if that will work out. If you want, feel free to zoom in on the page a little bit.
Okay.
Cool. That should be good for just a really impromptu thing. So yeah, let's talk decks. So I forgot the decks that I was thinking of playing. So I want to just kind of look at this again, fresh eyes. Let's go through. Not you don't have to do this. You could start deck building if you already know. I'm gonna go through all the heroes and be like, is this a hero I would want to play, or something that I think would be fun in multiplayer? I'll write down my like yeses and I'll write down my maybes. Peter Parker, that's a no. I've played enough of this hero. Captain Marvel's always also a no. She-Hulk for sure I'm bringing. That's a yes. One of my favorites.
Armor.
Iron Man is a no for sure. I think there's gonna be a lot of Iron Man. One thing about multiplayer is like all the heroes that build out, like Iron Man, Maria, Ironheart. I feel like there's gonna be a ton of them at the con, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like I don't know if I want to play that. A Black Panther, I think, is a maybe. I wonder if there's something I can do with like recurring Shuri and putting upgrades on the table for other people. I mean, I guess the best thing about Shuri would be like command team, R&D team, whatever, keep readying her so she can use all her uses, flip down, play her again, get another upgrade, and just keep cycling with that. That might be interesting. And that's all of them. Panther's a maybe. Captain America's a no. Miss Marvel, I said was one of them, but it's just kind of, I felt like we need hard thwarting. I don't know if I want to play Miss Marvel. I think I'll leave her off. Thor was another one I was considering. I think this is going to be my hot take is I think Thor's going to be the #1 most represented hero at the con. I think all the minion summoning cards he got, he's very popular. Black Widow is when Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think you said you might have wanted to play Thor, so I picked Valkyrie, but
Nah, we can just drop that. I played Valkyrie recently. She is terribly bad in tree solo, but in multiplayer she's pretty fun, especially if we're playing scenarios. Oh, I guess I should send you this working on of heroes. They had like a packing list, which is like some of the. So like obviously on like Saturday, I guess you don't know how it works. On Saturday, they have like their own scenario we play through. That's kind of like the really big event. It's
Yeah.
either Friday or Saturday, but some of their recommended scenarios for kind of like leading up to it is like, well, we have the Thunderbolts, which is the minion scenarios that they move around. Mysterio, our favorite. Risky Business. Um. Oh, wait. Contents relate to challenge cards. Sandman. A Risky Business is wait. Oh no, it's not even Green Goblin. It's like the normal one. Sinister Six, and then 2 to 4 of your favorite scenarios. So there's not a ton of minions here. So like, unless you have like Green Goblin as your favorite scenario, I don't know about Valkyrie, but she is a lot better in multiplayer. Hello, what's up, Lime? How are you? We're just
Is
chilling.
this what?
Just got finished showering, and we're talking about decks. I'm trying to land on some heroes first. What happened? Hayden.
Did it say something about bringing characters? Bring something that can give aerial trait. Is
Oh
that
yeah. So there's one. Oh, I should share my screen. So there is a modular set that you're gonna be able to run called Flying
mm-hmm.
High. That you start with this jetpack that has counters. You can exhaust it, and you gain the aerial trait for the round. And then after you use the 3 counters, you get like a negative effect just for 1 round, and then you just get 3 counters again. So
Yeah.
this shows Hawkeye with a jetpack. Um, and yeah, you can just give any character aerial. So I was trying to think of what characters I would give aerial, and the obvious thing is like they do like home technique and dive bomb, which is like a really powerful combo. But I feel like there's other heroes that could do something fun with aerial that I just need to think about. This is gonna be the hardest one, like a non-aerial hero that can use all the aerial support cards. Um, Daring Lime. I can't make it to the con defending my thesis right after the con. That sucks. That would have been really cool. We could have got the game in, and then I could test my cable theorem. But not. I'd defend my own thesis there with all the multiplayer cable games. I'm just. But he's another one that I'm planning on bringing for sure. Yeah, but right now I'm just going through what heroes do I want to bring for the con. I love Doctor Strange. I haven't played a ton of him, but I think this is a maybe. Doctor Strange is a maybe. He's very strong in multiplayer, and I do like supporting the table. Hawkeye and Spider-Woman's are just no's for me. Sorry. Ant-Man is a no. Wasp is a no. No Quicksilver. No Scarlet Witch. Interested in hearing your thoughts. Yeah. Again, most of the con is gonna be me playing for fun, so it's not supposed to be like, oh, I'm doing research for like video content. Presumably, everyone at the con will have a functional deck, but not be built around cables, so it's a perfect testing ground. Yeah, I mean, I'm not thinking about it too hard. I think I want to try cable, because I feel like he feels like quote unquote forced into justice in multiplayer if you want to get his schemes cleared. But I want to try like leadership with mission leader and stuff because it's really fun. But I think there's gonna be a lot of mission leader decks at the con anyways, so I could slot into justice or leadership, one of those two. I do want to bring a guardian. I just don't know which one I want to bring. No, I feel like the Guardians are fun. I don't really have any other things other than that. I just Uncanny X-Force could work with him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like a general leadership stuff. They get stuff for thwarting out the side schemes. That was kind of like what his pre-con was as well. I like some Drax, but I was thinking like trying to play the Guardians team up card. The Guardians of the Galaxy team card. I've never used that in my life, but I think there's enough tempo that I could like put some upgrades on allies and it'd be funny. I mean, obviously the obvious answer is like Star-Lord, but if I want to really bring leadership Star-Lord, it's a very common archetype. We could do Venom, but he's gonna mill a ton of stuff. Groot? Groot leadership? Snarl dive bomb for Ariel seems crazy, or Gambit. Yeah, see, like, before they announced the Ariel thing, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring, like, Gambit aggression. But I think so many people are bringing Gambit aggression, and they're gonna buff it with home technique, and they're gonna buff up the dive bomb, and they're gonna buff it up with his counters. It's just like, I mean, Gambit aggression already is a very popular archetype, so I don't blame them. I don't blame them because it does sound like a ton of fun dealing like 14 across the entire table or something insane like that. Um, but I'm probably gonna drop Gambit because I think I'm just gonna be seeing a lot of him. Or if I do bring him, it's gonna be not in aggression. It's gonna be in a different aspect. Um, and what were some of the heroes you were thinking of bringing? Do you have your list?
Yeah, I think I'm changing a couple. So far, I'm still confident on bringing Penny, Nightcrawler, Maria, and Storm. I'm just not. I don't think I want to bring Scott, Summers, and Valkyrie. Which would
Penny,
have been.
Nightcrawler, Maria, and Storm. Yeah. I really don't like Gambit and aggression. I feel like it's bait. Um, I think he can use all the aspects. You guys were talking about it in the server earlier how he's just kind of like really middle of the road in strength wise, which is a good thing because like if you're worse than Gambit, people use him as like a measuring lever. If you're worse than him, you're probably on the weaker side, and if you're stronger, you're probably on the stronger side. So, um, I don't know. I think he has some flexible builds. I think aggression's kind of boring for him. I think he has like economy to do more than just play aggression events and whatnot. Um, he has really funny things with like I think it's like med team. I forgot what it's called. The leadership one, like recurring rogue. You can like spam out all her uses with like a command team, and then recur her over and over. Go down Creole charmer and whatnot. So he has stuff. He has interesting stuff for sure.
Mm.
Let's see. Back to thinking about bringing leadership guardian. Um, Definitely his charge counters are best on his own attacks and never have excess counters to use for aggression events. Yeah, that is true. I think Gambit is a fun character that gets buffs in multiplayers because he has really funny interactions with like Rogue, which is awesome because I think they plan that. Because if I'm not mistaken, he gets charge counters if you spend his cards. Yeah, so like Rogue can take the molecular accelerations and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
Maybe Ant-Man.
Rogue does have a card like that. Oh, Ant-Man could be fun. I'm not insane. I haven't played Rogue a ton of times.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's just an event. Wait. Oh wait, no. Wait, what? She can't do that. I'm crazy. What was I thinking of? Someone was talking about Rogue spending Ironheart's resources and giving her progress counters. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it would be cool if that was a thing. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know. I played Rogue like a couple times. I had a Warlock. Since I want to do Guardian leadership, probably not. Spectrum is interesting. I don't think I'll be bringing her, but that would be interesting. Leadership Guardian. I mean, if we're being serious, it has to be between Star-Lord and Venom, right? So Rogue is a good one to bring in the con. X-23 is another hero I just don't have a lot of plays on. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
I took my headphones off for a moment.
Oh, okay. X-23 aerial intervention. Let me look that card up. Aerial. When the character would take any amount of damage, exhaust an aerial. Character you control prevent up to 3 of that damage. Hmm. Allows you to jump on. This is a pretty interesting card. So you
We're
can
running
take the damage. Oh, what's up?
the power of flight, the resource.
That's a good one for Angel
You run three
specifically.
of
Yeah, you could
yeah, but
put it in
also in
any
that
deck.
scenario. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not super familiar with X23's gimmick either. Since like she takes damage and readies or something
I think she gets what, like self burn and then
after she takes any amount of damage. Ready X23. Exhaust X23's claws and take 2 damage. She gets +2 attack to the end of the round. This is another one of those heroes that I don't have a ton of plays on any of the X-Force wave, I'll be honest. I think I've played all of these heroes like twice. Deadpool a bit more. Magic I played a lot, but that's kind of getting back into the X-Men. I've played these heroes a lot more. And this is definitely my least played wave, I'm sure. Okay, we'll move on from this one. War Machine is this one calling out to me. I would say no. Nebula, no. Valkyrie, no. Vision. Vision's also no. They're all kind of bonker strong. Yeah, I mean the X Force wave is very strong. Nova, no. SPDR, you're playing, and also no. Spider Ham, no. Ironheart. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Ironheart in the deck at the con, but it's also just really fun character. I'd say a maybe. I don't have a strong feelings for Ironheart. That late game carries. It's not an archetype I play very often. So it could be fun. So I bring another four-hander, Colossus. Colossus is fun and pretty self-sufficient. They're all above average. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Psylocke is an insane character. And then Angel's just really efficient and it's just really good characters in the X-Force wave. Colossus is interesting in multiplayer, and it would be another four-hander on my list. So let's see. I just don't know if he does anything super interesting. The fact that he doesn't need people to block for him is a good thing. I wonder if we could do muster courage. Maybe I have a Avengers team up with you. Play on if you're any as the Avengers trade. Give X friendly characters tough statuses. So this could be really fun in multiplayer. Maybe doing a combo deck list. Someone who has the Avenger trait to just supply toughs, and Colossus can always have 2 toughs, and there could be something there.
yeah, Ant-Man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there we go.
Ant-Man.
But I think a lot of the con's gonna be in standard though, so it's like pretty weak early because you're basically just paying for invulnerability. But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. I think Colossus is definitely a maybe. Okay. Cyclops. It's my favorite X-Men. But I'm already bringing Cable. I mean, if you're gonna drop Cyclops, maybe I'll pick him up. But I don't want. I already have so many heroes on my list. Let's do a maybe. Phoenix, I just do not have a ton of plays on. I think she's strong. I think she's fun, but I don't think Phoenix is gonna make the cut. What does their team up event do? What do Cyclops and Phoenix? Do they either return a Cyclops card when you discard power to your hand or place 2 power counters on the Phoenix Force? That's not terrible. Wolverine, definitely not. Storm, I think would have been Phoenix's a go along with Star-Lord. I need to play her more. It's not even because like I'm scared of her nemesis set or anything. I don't even think it's that bad. I just don't have a ton of plays. Storm is someone that I would have brought, but you were interested in bringing Storm, and also she's really fun in multiplayer. So, screw it. I'm still gonna bring Gambit. This one's a guaranteed. It's in the namesake, even though that's not specifically what it's named after. And I think I can do something fun that isn't just giving him aerial and hone technique dive bombing. I'm sure there's other things there. The cable is also guaranteed. Psylocke, no. I was thinking Angel as a primary thwarting. As a primary thwarter. Is there any way we can get like a goofy off thwarter? What is this one new? Deadpool takes damage to his health points and thwarts. See if anything funnier than that. Does not look like it. No, you have to bring Phoenix. You're the charred gamut, so you gotta have fire. That's true. We also don't have a ton of fire. I think I was watching, there was some piece of content the other day how fire is such an obvious power, and like there's almost no representation of firepower in this game. There's no Human Torch, there's no Ghost Rider.
Hard in this game.
Who would?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, there's so many heroes that would go crazy in this game. That we haven't got around to yet. That I'm hoping we're gonna get around to with the Civil War box. I think we hopefully get some like street level heroes that people have been waiting for. I don't know if that necessarily means the defenders or anything, but there's a lot of heroes that people are fans of that just aren't in yet. It's been X-Men for a while, so getting back to kind of stuck in that realm of the Marvel universe is pretty fun. I don't know about Angel. I have to think on this. Bishop would be interesting, probably not. I also love Iceman. Can also make a Cloud9 Justice like thwart focus with Quicksilver with aerial. That would be interesting. Just like all the readies. Quicksilver is really interesting. You have way more than enough time to build out in multiplayer, but I feel like there's so much threat being put on so often. Does he have... I mean, he will have his resource generator that lets him ready up and pay for like justice events or his readies or anything you could get. Like soaring acrobatics. That could be really funny actually. Hold up. This is only for that one power, but still. So like we Thor for 2. So like honestly that sounds funny. What does Cloud9 do again? I don't know, CDB. So player into that, and each aerial gets +1 thwart. So like Quicksilver's aerial, so you're at 2, then you have his upgrade, you're at 3, and then you're at 4, and then for soaring acrobatics you'll be at 5. So you do 5 into 4 into this is a good shout out. That is a fun idea. I think I said no on Quicksilver, but aerial Quicksilver to thwart. That is a funny use of the aerial thing that isn't just hone technique dive bomb. I'll think about that. We'll try and cook something. Oh, okay, where are we at? Probably not bringing any of the new wave. I probably would have brought Shuri, but I don't think she's gonna be out. And if she is, I don't think I have a deck list, or it would have been the character that I would have played and had some ideas on. If she is out, I think she comes out that weekend. I would have to like buy it in Minnesota, so it's definitely not happening. It's unfortunate because Shuri and Silk would have been out, but they are not. No Nick, no Maria. I did think about Nick Fury, no Shuri, no Silk, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier. They don't come out till June, so that is that. So what are we looking at here? I want to bring around like 5 to 8 decks. So I guess I'll do aspects. We'll bring one pool deck. We'll say that's She-Hulk. It's just really good for her. She just takes care of stuff on the table. There's not a ton of innovation you can really do with it, but it is funny. Go Justice. Let's do Flying Quicksilver. Why not? That was a good shout out. We'll go Cable. We'll have a slot for him in Justice. Gambit. Let me see what my original thoughts were. I think my original thought was Gambit and Aggression. Iceman was in Protection. Maybe we'd go like
I think we're gonna do like Iceman, Cyclops because of like that.
Yes, you're right. Cloud 9 seems like a fun aerial tech for sure. For sure. This is interesting. So we're gonna do leadership, which is also be Cable. I think Black Panther leadership would be funny too. I think that is one I'll sort of commit to. Go Aggression here. Go Iceman. These are fun. Kind of hoping to get Stop Hitting Yourself for Gambit while there. What is that? I'm blanking on what that is.
Which card?
Volt Prime in the chat said, kind of hoping to get Stop Hitting Yourself for Gambit while there. I don't know. I think it's a reference to something I'm just not remembering. Ooh, Justice Gambit. No, this chat box is so hard to read. I mean, I did this to myself. Hold on, if I move this one here. Okay. Deal damage equal to defense. Oh. Okay, okay. It's a card. It's a card that I'm not. Oh, it's right here. It's in the Silk article. Oh, okay. It's because we were talking about Silk and picking up it while we were there. Volt, are you heading to the con? That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Hello, what is going on? Welcome Art to the stream. We're just chilling. I'm trying to figure out aspects here before I get building in general. Gambit Injustice would be funny. I don't know. What could we do with that? He doesn't really have a ton of readies. I think if we're bringing Gambit, what would I do? Deal damage after he defends and takes no damage. Ready Gambit. I mean, protection seems kind of obvious. There's a lot of like what doesn't kill me. There's kind of a lot of low cost cards. You can buff it with his counters. Do some natural agility. I'll be there. We gotta get a game in for sure. Should be fun. We got, I mean, if we're protection, we don't care about going alter ego. Protection, maybe? I don't know if he has anything cool in protection, though. I know he has the... I mean, I know he has the natural agility, which will have him defend for a ton. But I'm not really sure what else. We'll look into it. He has so many fun builds. He's one of my top characters. Yeah, he's like kind of the namesake of the channel a bit, but I don't have a ton of plays. I guess Doctor Strange could be a protection because I like playing that like supportive role. Let's get down some healing. Let's get down all these buffs to help you guys out. No damage defense, X-Men justice, encounter manipulation justice. Ooh. Oh, he can do like gunboat stuff in justice, which is pretty fun. So I think we'll say I have so many decks right now. I think this is enough. So I'm probably not. Doctor Strange's the best support hero for sure. You know, you know. Okay, I think this is enough. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm at like 9 decks right now. I don't know. No one can see my little notes here. I'm thinking Justice for Quicksilver and Cable. I'm thinking Leadership, Cable, and Black Panther. I'm thinking Aggression, Iceman, Cyclops. I'm thinking Protection, Gambit, Doctor Strange, and She-Hulk's gonna be cool. I think that's the best I've got. And we'll just start cranking out just random in progress deck lists. How's a Nightcrawler going?
I'm struggling. I'm not very good at building decks.
I mean, you can reference other decks. I would say, look at.
Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I can look at the one from last time that I used.
Just like I would say, kind of search through and multiplayer and just get ideas of what people do. Because building for multiplayer is something. Even I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time either. No, we get to see all the Marvel Rewind decks here.
Let's see. Nightcrawler.
We'll go. Let's just make one. So I don't really have a name. Let's just go. Oh wait, this is also in the Marvel Rewind settings.
You see, yeah, I was looking at these cards.
I need to put all the cards in my collection.
Hard to ignore. After your hero defends against an attack and takes no damage, exhausts hard to ignore. Remove one threat from the main scheme. Oh no.
One thing about multiplayer is you can assume there will always be targets for things. That's true, because there's always so many things on the board. Who do we want to start with? Any ideas? First one, I'll throw it to you, Cable. Hayden. Cable? Okay, let's start with Cable.
I like Cable.
Yeah, and that one's for sure coming. We're doing Justice, so let's go Cable first. I guess we can make both Cable decks here. Okay. So we need our players' side schemes. So definitely need build support. But I think one thing that I wanna keep in mind, unless it's all for it says go to this always made for sure. One thing I want to keep in mind with Cable is that I don't want to spam all the side schemes. It's not a solo build and it's not a low player count build. So we need build support because we need Gray Malkin. What about upgrades? This plasma rifle is also very good. Other cards become completely different. like lead from the front. You can give it to anyone. So X23 and Quicksilver pop off. Yeah, that's for sure. Temporal leap. I really like specialized training, but man, this is like so impossible to clear in multiplayer. I feel like I think superpower training is good enough to include. What are some of the other ones? Because these are ones that I just don't remember.
Height advantage. While your
Stunning.
identity has the aerial trait, reduce the amount of damage you take from each enemy by 1. Honestly, I'm gonna put 1 in the deck. Height advantage.
That's fun, but it goes away.
It does go away. That's why I was thinking
Keep up the
I'd play it on
pressure.
play it on the turn that I use the effect. Indomitable.
I
After you
really
gain
like
defense, discard
established perimeter. Astonishing X-Men is really fun, but I feel like since we're playing standard, there's not going to be a ton. I like established perimeter though. Let's go pool. I don't think I'm going to put live dangerously in. A call for backup has to go in. New recruits. No, rally the troops is interesting, but the threat threshold's too high for what it does. I think lead the trap. I think we're already way too high here. I don't think we need keep up the. Ooh, keep up the pressure is very good in multiplayer though. I don't think we need lock and load, but keep up the pressure. See, like I already think this is too much, so.
It's crazy. You could build like an actual support deck for multiplayer specific, where you're just giving your teammates like endurance or.
Yes, no, that's what the Doctor Strange deck that I'm about to build is gonna be. It's gonna be no damage. I'm giving everybody every single card in the game so that they can go crazy. The
Nice.
protection side schemes that heals tough everyone are nice in 4 player. Yeah, that's what I was just realizing. I was like, damn, these protection ones are really good. But I just feel like render medical aid. I mean, it's so versatile. 5 damage among all characters.
What does steady do?
Steady is like you need 2 status cards to be status.
What I need 2 toughs to be toughed.
No. No, like the negative ones. Build support good
Oh.
side deck. That's true. Superpower, but he Cable specifically needs build support. Oh, I guess he really doesn't because Gray Malkin isn't as crazy in multiplayer.
Yeah.
So the build support would be make more sense for something like a helicarrier. Speaking of, let's go through the basic stuff real quick.
I'm gonna throw Unshakable into Penny Parker.
It's not a bad card.
It isn't, especially for like late game scenarios where I'm set up and I don't want to be stunned anymore.
Yeah,
Even though we'll have like infinite healing at that point if everyone's set up.
that's true. We'll definitely throw in a helicarrier here. Hype pack is fun. I just don't think. What heroes are you thinking of bringing? So let me actually like I don't know, maybe make a whiteboard or something. So our current list. Actually, I can just bring it up on the side of the screen. The current list. Let me do this. Let's go. Paint. So what we're looking at right now is. So I can write it out. We'll go. Bring paint up. Where are we at? Text. Red. What the hell is going on? Okay. For aggression, we're looking at Iceman and Cyclops.
You know, you're right. We gotta throw these in. Wait, these are actually pretty good.
Oh, I don't even worry about you playing those. I think
know,
that's
it can be.
something that like other players would play. Here, I got the My Hero font going on my stream right now. It's kind of insane.
Each player heals a total of 5 damage from among
For
characters. Honestly,
justice, we got. Okay, I can't do
man,
this yellow.
We're gonna have so many player side schemes.
You just bring 4 copies of Helicarrier and throw them in right before the game starts. Oh yeah, that's definitely something I'm planning on doing with build support. We'll do these or those, and then
Meditation.
leadership. We'll have Cable again and Black Panther. This one's a question mark. I think this can be okay. I think this one can be like Guardian, Leadership, Star-Lord, or Venom. I just think there's a opportunity to play like a supportive leadership Black Panther that recycles Shuri over and over and brings out upgrades. I just don't know what that deck will look like once it's done. So I do want to kind of test and play around to see if I can find something cool. Let's go Gambit and Doctor Strange. And then Pool, we're only bringing one. It's She-Hulk. This is gonna be a very self-sufficient deck, kind of a selfish deck in general, because it's just really good for her specifically, and as long as we're keeping up the pace with the table. Oh my gosh! Wait, I just realized I'm typing all these things and no one can see it. I forgot that my camera is kind of covering. How would I organize this? We can go here. Interesting. How would I pin a window? Is that an option? I'm gonna be learning something new. I don't think so. Deadpool's actually a crazy good support hero. Yeah. The chimichanga, whatever he has, is quite good. Trying to make something that makes sense. Problem is if you lean into Quicksilver Arrows to play the Cloud9 deck, that needs to be on leadership. There, this is the best looking thing that I can do. Okay, let's head back to the build. There's so much going on my screen right now. Oh boy.
If you want to just close mine down for now, that's fine.
Okay, I will close yours down. To bring even the odds. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that one's definitely gonna get. That one's will definitely be included. Can I go taskbar settings? Where's the minimize? Cool. What? Okay. All right, this is where we're at. Cool, cool, cool. So let's keep building. So which one do I want to do? I'll just say we're doing blue first. Let's just throw some cards in. I just like this side scheme pile. I think it's just solid, and then I'll just sub in a side deck side schemes. And the odds plus Overwatch was fashion for justice was operative skill. Why does it say we're playing protection? How do I change this? I messed up something. Oh, there we go. I didn't actually know that was a thing. I guess I find everything it's very easy. Okay, so let's go upgrades. What are we looking at? Befuddle, disguise. None of this stuff looks like it makes sense. Heroic intuition. Let's just why not? Let's max it out just in case people want to thwart. I said I was doing leadership first, and then I started doing justice because I read justice. Intelligence, I love intelligence. We are playing one copy of it. So fun. Mission training. Attach to an X-Men ally. +1 thwart, +2 hit points. That's not bad. Operative skill. When you throw a move, that throw removes one additional threat. Um, yeah, we definitely want to play this. I don't know how many. Overwatch, I know, is super good, so we're definitely playing that. Sense of justice. Hmm. Triple skilled. We're already at 34. Maybe we don't need triple heroic intuition. But I do like it. That'll probably be something we'll think about. Command center. Field agent. No, no. Surveillance. The Douglas vigilante training. I don't mind this card. You should adjust this event in your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. Max 2 per deck is a very interesting thing. Maybe. Yeah, we need passion for justice for sure. Power of justice, I'm not too sure about. We're already at 38 cards, so side schemes were good. Um, we need. Where is it? Not multitasking. What's the name? Even the odds. There we go. Da, 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 da. Triple of that. Already at 41. We probably want some allies. We'll go Coulson, Bishop. There's some of these I have to read again. When he attacks, no, I don't care about damage. Chamber, Cipher.
Interesting.
What are you trying to look at right now?
I'm just looking at the combo Daring Line was talking about.
Oh,
I'm just reading.
the operative skill. Yeah, so it's like you drop a what's it called? You drop an even the odds for like 6 thwarting off of every single side scheme on the table.
That's awesome. No, and since you have every player's. Oh wait, how many player side schemes can you play up to? Is it like the number of
2.
players, or is it only 2?
In 3 and 4 player, you can have 2 on the table.
Awesome.
Jessica Jones, maybe. Lady Spider, Marvel Girl. Love Monica Chang. I don't think it's the time. Throw in a Quasar. Throw in Spider Man.
Extra exhaust generator a wild resource for that player.
So what's for boards? Name a card type. Just go to the top card of your deck. If it's the name type, add it to your hand. Just a good ally with good stats, but we're at 45. We're on triple even the odds. Look at the trap. Six to each enemy. Have a decent amount. Probably need more thwarting. We'll go. Probably don't need triple heroic intuition. If you're the main, yeah, I need something to hit the main here. Probably just another thwarting event. So what would be the best things? I'll ask for X-Men character. Combine thwart of those exhausted characters. Waylay, definitely not. Turn the tide, no. Hero Action Alliance Team Investigation. Remove 3 per player threat from a side scheme. This card is. Oh, wait. Wait, this card is crazy? Am I reading this wrong? Oh no, it scales up. It's 2 cost per player. Never mind. That's unfortunate. I was like, this card is insane. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's keep on going. Going through all these multitasking, definitely not. I think we're just throwing in triple for justice, right? I mean, I feel like there's not a ton. Just throw in 3 of those. Concussive blow. That's probably the best thing we can do. We're on vigilante training, intelligence, operative skill, triple overwatch, triple skilled investigator, 2 passion for justice. Probably just want to throw some doubles in. We're almost at 49 cards. How do we cut some things?
How many cards are you at? You said 46.
49 cards.
Oh, and then you have to put your resources. That's with your resources.
This is interesting. I feel like everything in this deck kind of accomplishes what I want to do. That's a problem.
You would either like build support or superpower training.
Yeah, I feel like it would be something. I feel like a lot of the cards will be subbed in and out based on.
Like who's running them in their deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just. Yeah, you can bring the card still with the deck, and then if someone's playing build support, you just take that out. I think 46 is fine.
Team Investigation should have the Thor keyword. At least you would use it in Miss Marvel or Passion for Justice. Yeah, I thought that card was crazy, and yeah, at least I didn't hit 50, right? Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I think this deck seems like it's. I mean, like this is it. Like I can't see like I guess I could drop like the intelligence Coulson. I'd be on 3 allies. And that'd bring me to 47. I don't know. Vigilante training, I guess, doesn't need to be in here. I think maybe I could get by without playing this, but it's like not. This is interesting. I'll just leave it right now. I'll think of some cards to cut. Supporting the table. Yeah, I don't know. We'll revisit this one. We'll just pick up another cable deck. So we'll say that this one is. That one's a check for now. We'll go back and kind of fine tune that one a little bit. Where's cable at? We'll just knock out the other cable one. So I want to do something different here. We're probably doing leadership. We're doing X-Force. Let's just drop in a helicarrier. Same ones. We'll go build support, superpower training. Go establish perimeter. Call for backup. Play the trap. Keep up the pressure. Same 7 side schemes. I think these are really solid ones to include. That we can sideboard out of as needed. We're playing. I mean, I think we should just run in with leadership here. Let's see what we can do. Advanced suit. Play on X-Force or X-Men ally. To attach ally defeats a minion or side scheme. Discard 1 card. Heal 1 damage for each resource. Probably not playing that. Is there any idea if we can do Cerebro? Maybe searching some allies in the psionic trait. I like leadership skill. This is just good in multiplayer. It'll buff any ally activation. Mission leader for sure. What are we looking at here? EVA. Phantom X is not in play. Discard EVA. Exhaust EVA. Choose to move 1 threat from a scheme. Heal 1 damage from an enemy. Heal 1 damage from Phantom X. Leadership training. Until the end of the phase is crazy. Huh. Think about that. Maybe not. I feel like you have to make a deck around that. I don't want to just include random things. Team training, maybe? Feature for characters that X-Force trade each ally you control gets +1 Thor and takes -1 consequential damage after thwarting a side scheme. You want to definitely do that. This is an archetype I don't play. When you spend this to play an ally, get this. Just throw in 2 power of leaderships here. I like lead from the front, probably. Throw in. Already at 34 cards. Only if there's a side scheme in the victory display. Until then, face allies you control do not take consequential damage. That's interesting. Mutant Mayhem is fun. Again, I think it's something you have to build around. So KX. He mills your deck. He finds These guys don't have high thwarting though. I'm so confused what the point of this is. Each of your characters, the X-Force trait, each ally you control gets +1 thwart and takes -1 consequential damage. Something I'm missing here. I'm going to next evolution box. How does it all fit together? I was supposed to give them like inspired so that they never leave the board and just like thwarting engines, kind of like they're just thwarting through protection. So I would need stuff to buff their thwarting stats because like these thwarting stats are just not gonna cut it. I like this one. I mean, he mills you and he finds something. This guy being 4 cost is kind of crazy. Pete Wisdom. What's the question I just returned? Oh, okay. I was like, what? I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something here. Play only for identity as X-Force and you resolve when revealed effects. Heal 1 damage from Pete Wisdom. That's pretty good. Play only if you have the X-Force or X-Men trait. It deals 2 damage to an enemy. Can't wait to see you at the con. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm trying to deck build for multiplayer and it's not going well. How's it going for you, Hayden? If you're back,
I've been back. It's going okay.
I'm just trying to like get through these cards. I mean, like what cards are good, and it's so different. Like it's like one of the most broken things I've ever played. Interesting. Throw Summers enters your hand. Search your deck currency for a superpower card. You waited this long to start? Oh yeah. For sure. I mean, I've had ideas of heroes I wanted to play, but getting even rough deck builds out has been a yeah, just something I haven't done. Okay. I guess the answer was all the basic X-Force allies cuz all of these seem good. It was all the leadership ones that just didn't seem very good, for lack of a better word. I mean, these guys all have decent thwart stats. We can buff them up with an inspired. Deathlock could grab the inspired himself. That would be really good. Something I'm kind of seeing what I'm supposed to be doing. Just give them some extra thwarting. I mean, there's so many cards in this deck. I will give it a look at after, but I feel like there's something here for sure. Leadership skill is gonna buff up our activations. We'll have a team training. We'll have Uncanny X-Force. We have our thwarting. Man, I feel like this could definitely, be the start of something. Check EVA if playing Phantom X. Oh, yes. Correct. Remove 1 threat. Yeah. Shuffling him back into the deck. What is Psychic Kicker?
Guys, it's your friendly neighborhood web war fanatic.
Psychic Kicker. Ready an ally gets +2. Oh, that is a very strong card. If you finish Cable Scheme first, you get Psionic Geese, Psychic Kicker. We're at 51 cards. That is very strong. So that means I would purposefully choose to start the Purge. I would have 2 thwarts, so I'd have to start it and mulligan for. Interesting. I think there's something here that needs to be cleaned up. I just need to start cutting things. And I didn't even put Energy, Genius, and Strength in, which is crazy. I'm at 54 cards. Okay. We've got to start thinking of these. We don't need 3 copies of Uncanny X-Force. It's good, but we have enough allies to keep cycling. Where the hell are we at? They get extra thwart for sure. We'll be buffing them all up to 2. We'll have a couple inspired. I like leadership skill. It's fun and it helps the table. If we have Psychic Kicker. This is a crazy card. I can't believe I've never read this. Make the call. Do we need lead from the front? Probably not. I think we get that off of leadership skill in a way. We don't. I like the core set cards, but we definitely don't need lead from the front. We'll drop that down to 0. Okay, we're at 49. I think we can still end up cutting. Deadpool, do we necessarily need? We can keep him. He'll be thwarting for 4 if we throw an inspired on him, and it would be a consistent 4. Just getting a ton of allies and doing a ton of thwarting as the mission leader, putting down side schemes. I mean, this is definitely a deck that can come together. Team training, is it super important if we're trying to play around? If Ozakani's Sun, that's going to thwart for us. We could defend on the first turn. Yeah, body slide lets us flip down. Do I need the blue doubles? I think the answer is no, right? I think we can cut those. There's just not enough targets. This one's 4 and this one's 3, but all these other ones are basic allies. So I think the answer is we don't need the blue doubles, but we could use the basic doubles. Basic doubles would discount Helicarrier, discount these allies here. Go back, K, X-Force. Anything else worth playing here? Probably not. Oh, wait. Cannonball could work. He'd have 4 threat, and he wouldn't take any consequential as long as he was thwarting. Nah, I don't know if Cannonball's worth playing. We need Phantom Eggs. The EVA is decent. You can always ping a tough or deal a damage, but I'm just not sure if it makes the cut here. Do we need triple inspired? Do we need the leadership? I really like leadership skill though. Let's drop an inspired. 48. I'm just making these super huge decks. Okay, we'll do Uncanny X-Force. Just leave it at 48 and I'll look at some cards to cut later. Okay. That's both the cables done. Let's just do Doctor Strange in... Oh, okay. Let's start another one. We'll do Doctor Strange in Protection. What can we do? Okay. So, whole idea is we want to play Protection and we want to help the table. So, let's look at Protection first. Flappable doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Indomitable? No. Hard to ignore. Defensive stance. Anticipation. Night Nurse for sure. Probably triple med team. Protection event. Angel's Eerie. Oh, two of these. Probably established perimeter. When enemy initiates an attack, stand together. Sidestep. Field spell is decent. Second wind. We know our purpose. Not today. Muster Courage is a fun shout if we're playing higher level games. Probably this one. How much defense does he have? 2? I take no damage, ready. So maybe there's something here where we can go triple. Roll dash for defense, then we can go maybe triple armored vest. Come get me, bub. Deal 3 damage and get a tough. That's not super important. Warlock. Deal 2 damage. Or Hawk I like. Hmm. After Polaris enters play, give the next one character a tough status card. That's I like this because it can just help out on the table. North Star. I like this card. Could help the table. Next one character. Hmm. Cage is a classic. Give someone a block. Jacosta's good. I like Iceman. Hmm. Black Widow. Okay, this one seems to come together pretty easily here. We're just the whole point is to help out the table. We'll go probably 3 doubles, Avengers Mansion, Helicarrier. Didn't find it. I mean, this one seems solid. Is there anything else that I could help out to get the table? Cell phone. We're going charge counter here and choose a player. Oh wait, cell phone is just better than that leadership one in the cable deck. Unless I'm going crazy. No, I think cell phone costs 2 and that other one costs 1. It has so much more use. I think I need to replace that in the other one. Are all of his cards superpowers? Spells. Event. Okay, they are not. Zero goods +2 recovery. Throw endurance on people. Oh, I mean, this is kind of the whole idea. Just get down some allies. Not really defending the table, but helping people out. So it'd be in support as well. Through quarters. Hmm. All right, we'll leave it. Support in. Okay. Really big deck list here. I want to look at that cable deck again.
Sure, we'll put that at All right, I think I have night crawler.
Really? All right, let's see it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I took like the generic, like everyone runs these cards in Nightcrawler, but I had some fun ideas for the table where I just become a defensive juggernaut that kind of yeah, so with Dauntless plus this
Very
plus if I
hard to
have this
ignore.
plus
Yeah.
this, I can retaliate 3 for each hit I take.
Yeah.
Plus if I run like triple indomitable and also like something like desperate defense, I can block for the whole table for like a turn or two, you know, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty good at
and then I'll have like
he's pretty good at that.
yeah, and since I'll be blocking so much, I'll have like what with Dauntless plus Electro Suit plus his yeah, with that retaliate 3 every time he gets hit as long as, you know, he's over his initial hit points.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what I need to add. What's that card that lets me have health, 3 extra health, endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to add one of those. Are there any like double justice resources, or is not really? Wait, I actually
Double
don't
what?
think I needed all that much. Oh no, all my stuff cost 1. Besides like the desperate defense. Oh no, desperate defense is 1. Yeah, no, all of this stuff is really cheap. 48 cards.
So I do know that there was a Cyclops and Storm combo deck that was already created. We could just bum Deckless off for those two.
That works. What does the storm play?
I think it's leadership, but it's all kind of like
Not
supporting the table and like enabling Cyclops' allies and like her allies to just go crazy. Um,
hard.
Work on She-Hulk, and then maybe I'll do an Iceman one. She-Hulk
I
is
already have
another
my.
one that shouldn't be crazy. And then we probably call it here in a bit. Um, what do we want to do?
Right back and use the bathroom.
Cool. Hmm.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Hmm.
Run Agent 13.
You're gonna play Agent 13.
No, I'm saying you should run Agent 13 in your deck.
Why?
I don't know. It was the first card I saw.
That's like a what's it called? Like the shield support.
Yeah, he's that 4-cost ally.
Mm-hmm.
You got an interesting She-Hulk deck.
The pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Light
You should
grant
run
ward.
take a break or whatever.
No, freaking break time or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a fun card, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up playing it. Mm. So looks like the deck, something like this. We get the live dangerously. We got all the doubles. We've got Helicarrier, we got Avengers. We've got Crew Quarters and Ready to Rumbles out the table. We've just got the normal pool stuff. We got Laser Swords. We've got Cut Up in front of me. Get Rage. We got Mulligan. Yeah, this one should be pretty close. Then I'll probably cut some stuff though.
That's cool.
There's so little options in Deadpool. You just play all the best cards and then you just roll with it.
Yep.
So that should be She-Hulk. Let's try doing.
Let's see. Is it called Call of Heroes?
Yeah.
I found a deck list built specifically for it.
There's a lot. There's a lot that have been getting published
I
recently.
can't make it the Con of Heroes 2025 this year. Let's see, I can look at this dude's deck list to get an idea of how to build a multiplayer deck.
Mm-hmm. To keep up the pressure. Hmm.
Who are you building now?
Iceman aggression.
Yo, glob.
Just getting some damage on the table. Yeah, I mean that's essentially it. Um,
We're gonna get so many games in. We're gonna get to see so many different decks. It's gonna be so much fun.
yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. There's so many decks to be made. But
Deck
yes,
building
it
is
should
hard.
be. It is.
It is like the next step of becoming a better player. Yo, we run an angel. Or not angel, what's her name? Valkyrie? I don't know. The one that like discards top 10 if there's a minion put
Oh,
into play.
Angela.
Yeah, Angela.
Hmm.
There might not be any minions in play if you play with someone who's playing a Thor deck.
That's true.
They're gonna be hungry for minions.
Hmm. Do you have any more you're gonna try and build right now?
No, I'm kind of just watching at this point.
Tapped out. I think that was the last one I was gonna think of building. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot to keep track of. Ugh, I gotta like research ideas and whatnot.
Yep.
But I think that was interesting. That was fun. There's a couple people who stopped by, talk, and helped a bit. And yeah, there's a lot more work to be done in terms of making the deck. So we will go ahead and get to doing that. Anything you want to add?
Nah, y'all have a good night.
All right, have a good night, everyone. See ya. Bye bye. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.